Alright. If you're wondering why we're in the homestead instead of New York, it's because I spent like 3 hours last night doing a bunch of really boring, tedious stuff that no one wants to watch. I've discovered all of the underground passages or fast travel points in New York up till sequence 11. And I started doing all of the Encyclopedia of Man stuff. We're only missing one from the Tailor and one from, well, not the Lumberjacks anymore. Now we're just missing the one from the Tailor at this point. And we'll have the Encyclopedia of Man piece of it all done. There's a big ass butterfly. Yeah, I did the tedious stuff off stream because it's tedious. And this woman is always sewing in her chair. She is never doing anything else. Ma'am, I need you to do something more than sew in your chair. We're missing, for the Tailor, we have 2 of the 3 for her. I think I'm either missing washing clothes and measuring a dress. I think I need her to do one of those 2 things for me to be done with the tailoring side stuff. We need to start working on the Frontier Guild and the Hunt Guild, because we do have the Brawler Guild and the Thieves Guild done, and in order to gain the Completionist Trophy, we do have to complete these guild challenges. I know. Sucks. We're apparently still missing one animal from the homestead. Ma'am, I need you to speed it up. Alright, well, instead of waiting for her, let's move on here, I guess. I do need to go to a shop because I do need to buy some ammo. I'm gonna try and get ahead of some of these other guild challenges as well, because you don't have to do them all in order. So like I have some of like the rank 3 challenges like probably done already for a lot of these. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Okay. You'll also notice now, you guys can't see it. We're sitting on $89,000 right now. Money is no longer an issue for us. Yeah, there it is, 89 grand. Money is no longer an issue. Okay. I do need to start snaring small game though. Let's go here first. We'll fast travel. Also, chat, I got the Super Nintendo Overdrive working today as well. So expect some SNES streams coming up down the pipeline. I know I want to do Clock Tower for Haunt Hunters eventually, so.
He was 8 months in the Kentucky frontier trapping and skinning elk. Well along my third bale when they came upon us. No less than a dozen Shawnee hunters had us surrounded at the point of musket and arrow. My bush partner froze up stiff. The fear chilled me the same, but I managed to muster what little Shawnee I was knowing. The leader spoke too quick, but I gathered we was poaching, having crossed into their territory a month or so hence. Their musket barrels stared us down, the heads of their arrows smiling sharp at our backs. I bumbled a proposition and busted Shawnee. Our full piece, my 3 bales, and my partner's 2 less a half, in exchange for us quitting the Shawnee bush on our own legs. Leader nods to his boys. They load up our take and start back into the trees. The honcho stays a spell longer, just staring right through us with his 2 black eyes. And then he was gone. We picked up, set back east the way we came. Months of profit lost, but our own hides intact. Never saw the Shawnee again, but I know they was following us. I could feel their eyes on our backs, clear to North Carolina.
See there? Had a lot of them already done. I wish they would I wish they would just keep. It's the only one I'm missing. At the frontiersman camp. Am I not at the camp? Need to get bow kills. I do think I have my 5 though. I see any goddamn. I say, you fucking deer. Deer broke the snare like an asshole. That's That's what I didn't want to have happen. Yes, these goddamn deer keep breaking my snare. I might get that one. Pow. All right. Don't do it, dear. I told him not to do it. I shot him with the bow twice.
Yama.
Oops, shit. The rabbit just got in range as I pressed triangle to reload. There we go.
Yama.
Alright. I'm gonna put a snare here. 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 I see a goddamn deer. What did I say, chat? I'll get that one for sure. The bigger animals ruin
Yama.
the snares. Why whenever you have like a deer come in, they can just break the snares. Pisses me off.
Yama.
See, it just fucked that snare right there. Busted that one too. Alright. The hell with them then. I'm supposed to find some clues about this campsite. I don't really understand that. I get 20 animals with snares, 15 with bow. I have 6 right now. Look for the clues at the frontiersman camp. Oh, I was reading it wrong. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, I was reading it wrong. Oh. Okay. Never mind. I thought I was looking for clues at that camp. I just read that so wrong. Robin Hood over here now.
Yama.
Hair pelts. Does a bow not kill a fucking deer? Pretty sure my bow in real life kills deer. Now what do you want here, Chief? Feline feet.
You look like a man up for a challenge.
Sure.
There's a bobcat round these parts. Wily as they come.
Big old bobcat.
I've lost count of them who tried to get him on account of his pelt. Pretty near perfect. You got that? You'd make a mint, not to mention something of a reputation.
Okay. Big old bobcat. Alright, let's go. I think we need to kill like what? Like 6 more with a bow. I need to find a good rabbit spot for trap and snare. Foxes too. A good rabbit spot or a good fox spot. Because you can snare foxes as well. We can probably snare beaver too. Good. Frame rate's chunking right now. Not like the stream frame rate, but like in-game frame rate. Coon.
Yama.
Like how we killed the raccoon is no longer storming. And he killed 4 more with a bow. Yeah, I knew the bow ones would be quick. Really, with be careful of bobcats up here. Wolves for sure, but not bobcats too. Maybe not. All right. Something red right there. Ah, a warring elk. Alright, put down the elk. Damn, we just need one more arrow in it. Needed to put one more arrow into it. Well, that person's dead. Ah, wolves.
Yeah, man.
Yep. Oh, we got them all here. Holy. Yeah, I was gonna say, I believe there's a bobcat up here. Oh, there's an elk. Another elk. Dead bobcat, no. I like how they highlight the elk red, and they only attack you if you provoke them. What the hell jump was that? My man's went like 40 feet. Finding the Sam Squanch.
It stands upright as a man, but its whole body is covered in a thick pelt. Its gait is slow and lurching. I've seen it with my own two eyes. It's clever. Always at a distance, or with something between us, like it knows where I'm gonna be before I get there. Things go missing where it goes, that much is certain. All manner of trinket. It took a man's prize buck antlers clear off his cabin wall. Takes kills out of traps too, wrenching them open with his big mitts. Somebody should find it and bring back its head for the whole world to see.
Alright, putting the Sam Squanch. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's what. Actually, we can fast travel to this shit. I forgot about that. I forgot that we can fast travel to liberated forts. It makes that a lot easier. A lot more bearable. What's up, friends? I liberated that fort for you. I hear a bear. Oh, an elk. There's some elk fighting, no big deal. One more bow kill. Okay, one more bow kill, and then we need to find a nice snare area. I might know one. It's at the homestead. Big fuck. Give a shit about that. Nice, dude. I don't have any light. What? I mean, I chased it. Oh, suck my. Alright, well, this one go here then, I guess. Stupid. Oh, hello. Found a bobcat. You guys saved my life. Thank you, sir. Damaged the bobcat pelt, but you know what? You saved my life. And for that, I am grateful. Oh, okay. Jesus. I literally just landed next to you, Chief. Rude. Hyper aggressive elk. God damn.
Yeah, man.
We got our 15 bow kills. Now we gotta get our like 14 snare kills. We have a lot of snare kills we need to do. Like I said, if I can, I think I know a decent place to do it. If I can just set up a bunch of snares and just like throw a bunch of bait down, it'll be fine. I think if I do it by Ellis's house. Where there's no other animals. Except for fox, basically. I think I can do it that way. I figured there was a cave around here somewhere.
Hello. You're the chap that was down the hill, yes? Welcome. Care for a leg of venison? Maybe a hen? I have some lovely wine if you like. A Bordeaux.
No, thank you. Who are you and what is this place?
I'm just a man and this is my home. Doesn't look like much from the outside, but that's sort of the point. Not much of a people person.
The locals think you are a demon of some sort.
Is that what they're saying now? Probably frustrated on account of my naughty little habit. I take things. I know it's wrong, I do, but I just can't help myself. Thing is, I like my privacy. If I gave you some coin, might you keep my home a secret? I'd be much obliged.
You don't even need to give me money, but alright. So many elk over there. Go back to this stupid. I killed an elk here. Am I missing what? Am I missing an animal? No. Dude, where were all these elk when I was looking for them earlier in the game? I spent like an hour looking for a goddamn male elk for their antlers, and I couldn't find a single one. Now I run around and they're just goddamn everywhere. Like every corner I turn, there's a male elk. Big John. Ugh. Elk fighting again. Really?
Yeah, man.
Oh, it automatically turns you around. It's dumb. This fucking thing is so fat. It's so fast, dude. There it is, right there.
Yeah, man.
Like, there's the bobcat right there. We just killed it, but we didn't kill it in the span that we needed to. Get the fuck out of here. Like, I wonder if I can just use the gun. I can shoot the gun faster than I can draw the bow. An elk somewhere. Broke that thing's neck. Alright, see a bobcat. There we go. See how easy that was? Shot it mid-jump. Damaged bobcat pellet. No, I don't care. It's dead. Another one up here. I saw you, bud. Where are you? I saw you on the map.
Yeah, man.
You were stalking me. I like how I can make the game freak out whenever it starts to attack me. I can pull the bow back. The game just starts to freak out. Good stuff. Yeah, we're in bobcat heaven right now. I don't think we can snare bobcats. I think they're too big. Which is really unfortunate. I see you, bobcat. I see you.
Yeah, man.
The Patriot.
Another hunter came through a few days ago, telling a story I've heard before. 15-point buck that's impervious to musket shot. They hit him every time, but every time the big fella just gets right back up. I reckon a blade to his throat would do the job, but it's hard to get close to.
Yes, you know. Over there, god damn it. It's a haul. I like to hunt with the bow because you don't damage the pelts of the small game. And the gun damages pelts. Oh, that felt good, didn't it? You did. Have them all here. Missing one up here. And missing one up. Question is, which one am I missing? We've already got deer. Different hunting zone. See, like, bow doesn't do dick to deer. Unless you put like 8 of them, 8 arrows into them. Could be bear. We had to fight a bear here earlier in the game. Could be bear. Probably deer. Bear. There's my stomping grounds.
Yeah, man.
Okay, it ain't deer. Ain't rabbit. Could be beaver.
Llama.
There's water here. Could be beaver. seeing any. Don't see any more clues either. It's just pissing me off. Be another hair. Here. Okay. That's enough. There it is right there. That's an elk. Get out of here. Alright, yo, what up, John? How you doing, brother? I didn't realize that buck was going to be right there, or else I would have gone to the rock below. Oh well. It'll respawn. We're missing something. We haven't been up in here yet. Frame rate issues are so bad in this area. Like, maybe there's something over here. I don't know. I don't even know how to get over there. If you even can. Oh, right there, by tree. Crossing chasms via tree. Alright. That was easy. Right, let's see, now it's respawned now. Go back over there in a second. I am now busy. I didn't even realize there was a branch right there. Oh, it's a bobcat. Is that bobcat or cougar? Cougar. Well, I can shoot it. Up from here I can't, I don't think. Oh, well, that's our missing link for this hunting area right there. There you go. Oh no. I thought you could make that jump, bud. Alright, well, cougar over there, by the way. Am I still on the other side of the chasm? I'm all sorts of fucked up right now. Go over this way. Yeah, cougar attack me. That's what I really need. That's what I really need, is a cougar to come at me. This will probably be a rabbit blue. A deer drink here. I don't give a shit about deer. Not that deer, no way. We'll go get this cougar. And then go kill that giant buck, which is the first buck I have seen the entire game, which mind blows me. Maybe this will unlock bucks moving forward. I don't know. Roll out. Up. Yeti somewhere up here, right? Is there not a cat over here anymore? Pull up, let's go. Finding a red outline. Oh yeah, right there. Can't tell if it's dead or not. Oh, no, it's very alive. It's a bad kitty. Oh, okay. You don't die one hit with a bow. You die with one hit with a knife, though. Alright.
Yeah, man.
Noted, cougars do not die in one hit with a bow and arrow. Absolutely noted. I figured they would. I guess they count as large prey. Interesting. Wonder if wolves die in one hit then with a bow. Because bobcats do. I would assume foxes do. I know deer don't and elk don't. Interesting. Oh, it just ran right at me, baby. Let's go. Where you stuck on there? The Haunted Lighthouse.
I'd been out in the pucker brush for 6 weeks. Game was scarce in the area, and my belly needed filling, so I broke for the coast and some crab or lobster from the tide pools. That's when I saw it. A lighthouse said to have been abandoned years ago, but there it was, fires a-burning. Then the sound happened. A moaning in the wind, My heart crept up my throat so high I could taste it. Just then, a 10-point buck startled, and I took after it. Got the buck, but never went back to that lighthouse. Spirits in there, I wager, and I'd challenge any man to set foot inside.
Alright. Or a said lighthouse. Oh yeah, this lighthouse. I remember this lighthouse. This was the last synchronization lighthouse. Or point, rather, that we had to get in the game. It was on top of that huge-ass lighthouse that I was really hoping we had to climb. Yeah, no, I remember this place. We haven't traversed here too often. We have every animal though in the frontier, or this piece of the frontier. We actually have a lot more animal trackings and hunting zones than I thought. Oh, what? Is that a wolf or a bog or a cougar? Oh, it's a wolf. Oh yeah, I get to test this. Okay, wolves do not die. Oh, there's a shit ton of wolves coming now. Okay, wolves do not die with a bow, so they're technically medium game then. Time to kill 4,000 wolves in about a second. 2 more. Come on. 1 more. Where you at? Alright, now we got a lot of skin. These are a lot of wolves. These wolf pelts sell for a decent amount of money too.
Yama.
And we got 1 more skin. Right. Well, that was a good test. I'm glad that we encountered a wolf to test that. I was curious if a bow could kill a wolf. Since it couldn't kill a cougar, I assumed that the wolf was in the same weight class, essentially, as I see something in Johnstown. Be something in here. Oh, what do I have discovered in Johnstown? Bear, elk, rabbit. Where'd it go? Fox. I lost it now. It's raining. I can't see shit when it's raining. Idiot.
Yama.
Alright. We have now discovered that there are foxes in here now, so we have all 4 of those now. We actually need to discover all of the species in each hunting zone for the Hunter Guild. So we actually have to do that, which is whatever. I mean, we still got to snare like 14 different things. Oh, I'm gonna die right here if I would have jumped. Well, maybe not. Probably would've. Oh, no, we're alive. Alright. Oh, we're assassinating a rabbit. From the top rope.
Yama.
There's one way to get down a cliff. We're in the Great Peaks Hills. Where are we? Okay. We're missing 2 in Lexington and 1 in Scotch. Lexington probably has deer or elk. Maybe fox, because there's a city there. This would be a bad spot to snare rabbits. This actually wouldn't be a bad spot to snare small game. It's a shame that you can't fast travel to these sync points. Like the only Assassin's Creed game that you can't fast travel to the synchronization points. I can recall. Just chump. Stand out in the middle of nowhere. Find the ghost near the lighthouse.
Crying in the wind. I heard it.
Excuse
My wife
me.
heard it.
Alright, I'm looking for said ghost. Hello, ghost. Climbing the lighthouse. Ooh, it's spooky. Okay. This is certain death if I were to jump. Where is the hay bale? I don't know where the hay is. Okay, I guess since we don't know where the hay is at. Alright, talk to me, Goose. The Headless Horseman.
I've never seen him myself, but I've heard the stories from here to Kentucky. A German mercenary, Hessians, what they call him, was fighting a battle when a cannonball took his head clean off. His whole battalion was routed, and they lost the encounter. But the lad didn't die. He's been wandering the bush on horseback around the battlefield ever since, searching for his head, chasing innocents when he sees them, taking their domes for his own. He wears a pumpkin for a head now, until he finds what he's looking for. Like I said, I haven't seen him, but I have seen the bodies he leaves lying about, headless and grotesque. God rest their souls.
Oh, like horror folktale. This is awesome. Big fan of horror folktale stuff. Big fan. Cool. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Where am I at in the hunting? Well, I'm missing 2 in Troy's Wood. That's where we're going. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da-da. I was playing Doom for a Super Nintendo earlier today because I got my SNES EverDrive up and running, and I'm somehow still decent at that game. We'll never I won't. I don't need to attack the convoy. I love when your charter. There's nothing in the air. He like pulls like a. He doesn't even pull the black powder. Doesn't even pull like a black powder horn out or anything. It's just like bites off into like an invisible like object and then pours nothing into the gun for black powder. It's pretty comical. I'm assuming I have to chase him. What was that? That was the mission? That was it? Or is there more? Was it just to see the Headless Horseman? Sense. Hey, well, I do that too. Whenever I'm fighting in towns, if I don't want to gain notoriety, if I'm on the dock, I'll push them into the water because it doesn't count towards me killing them. So I do that a lot when I'm by water. Alright, apparently that's it. That's so weird. Whatever. Lose my mind and that's it. Listen to all of Washington's conversations. We can't do that till we beat the game, which we haven't yet because we've been cleaning up so goddamn much. We can do the hunting society stuff though. It's only a snare 11 animals. Not looking forward to that at all. I should have marked the hunting society. Yeah, no, like I enjoy this game, but I've played the original. Like you can see there, like there's the original flag for it. The box is right here. The statuette is right here. Like I've played the original, and this is the remaster. And I don't remember so many bugs in the original. Like I definitely remember bugs in the original. But like this game has so many bugs to it. Audio and gameplay wise, there's so many bugs. And like I'm no stranger to bugs in Assassin's Creed, but this one's rough.
You want to impress some people? Bring down the
like, I fell through the world twice now.
He's big, fast, mean,
in my
and elusive.
playthrough so far.
Only a couple men have ever seen him.
There's
and
a
I
clip.
tell you, they wish they didn't.
There's a clip of me playing the original, with me shooting Hatham into the air just by jumping onto a fence. Yeah, it's I've had some pretty bizarre bugs in this game, and I've had them more so in the remaster. I prefer the older Assassin's Creeds to the newer ones. I for sure, yeah. I for sure prefer the older ones to the newer ones. Yeah. I liked the combat in 3. 3 and Rogue. Liberation, Freedom Cry, you know, the 2 spin-offs. Had my favorite combat engine in it. It feels good that like you feel powerful. Like that's the biggest thing that the newer games are missing, in my opinion, is the feeling of being this unstoppable force, right? Because like you're supposed to be this super well-trained assassin, you know, taking on the Templar and taking on all the bad guys. Meanwhile, you know, and then in the older games, you can feel like that badass. Just saw him. Oh, through the tree. Syndicate was okay. The gameplay of Syndicate was tedious because there's so much stuff to do. But I really liked the atmosphere because I'm a big fan of the Industrial Revolution and all the steampunk stuff. I was a big fan of that. Like, atmospherically, I think Syndicate might be one of my favorites. But, where are you going? Yeah, now you're dead. Oh, I skinned the beaver, apparently. Yeah, no, we platinumed Syndicate, and we 100%ed all the DLC for it as well. That might be on YouTube, I don't know. I know I have it recorded. I do know that much. I don't care about pelts. Oh god. They do have a World War I piece in Syndicate. Once you've gotten pretty much to the end of the game, you can go and do World War I stuff, where you play as Evie's daughter. Daughter or granddaughter. Some relative of Evie's. But I know Ubisoft, I know the Assassin's Creed developers have openly said that they don't want to go any further than World War I. They said that they would maybe dabble in a World War II, but they don't want to go into anything New Age, you know, Vietnam and present. Because they think that would defeat the purpose of the games. I do remember watching an interview about that. But yeah, I love the older Assassin's Creed games so much more than the new ones. Like the new ones have their place. Don't get me wrong. I liked Origins quite a bit. I love the upgrade system to Origins. I thought the upgrading system in Origins was fucking awesome. And the legendary animals in Origins I thought was super cool. Same with Odyssey but Valhalla didn't have them, but. You know, same with Odyssey. I thought the legendary animal stuff was super goddamn cool. Oh no, the Valhalla did kind of had it, I guess, sorta. Valhalla was kind of a mess. Fun game, but kind of a mess. Cute cat.
There's a valley nearby that's used in Canyon Cahill rite of passage ceremonies. I've been told there's a cougar.
I also
that's
like the
staked
fact
his
that
claim on the
they
area,
make you
and is
like
the cause of a few too many accidents for the
like
youngins.
the upgrades in
Might do some good to put an
Origins.
end
I
to
thought were really cool
Probably get a damn nice pelt out of
because
it
you
while
actually
you're
had
at
to
it.
work for them. Like you just didn't, you obviously had to farm some money to like buy some of the stuff if you were having a hard time or didn't understand how to cheese some of the hunting. But oh, the cougar we just killed like 15 minutes ago. But like it was so cool to go like hunt and like actually take on convoys meant something in that Assassin's Creed game, because like you could take on the convoys and get like the metal, the wood, or the leathers, and there are different types, like there are different tiers of resources depending on where you were at with your upgrading process too. Like I really really liked the upgrading feature in Origins a lot. I hated the Valhalla upgrading feature. I thought the Valhalla upgrading engine was absolutely just dog shit. Odyssey's was good because it shared Origins basically. Yeah, I don't know, like I liked Valhalla because more so probably because I'm very biased because I'm super into Norse mythology. So I knew right away that I would fall in love with that game. Anything Norse mythology I pretty much adore. But the game itself as an Assassin's Creed game was an absolute disaster. I had to restart that game 4 times because I kept finding game-breaking bugs and triggering them on accident. I know exactly what cat this guy's talking about. I literally killed this cat to finish off the hunting discovery for this zone. I would really like I'm all for them going super far back in time with Assassin's Creed. Right? I would definitely like to see an Assassin's Creed game that covers the first civilians, right? The Isu. I would love to have a game that really revolves around like the becoming of the Homo sapiens. I would love it. I would be so for that that game. But I do wish that they would return to their roots a little bit with some of the content. Like there's so much more stuff that they could cover that they don't right now. Yeah, I was gonna say it could kill me. Wasn't sure. I would really like a Japanese Assassin's Creed, or like, you know, an Assassin's Creed game that takes place in Japan. I would really like that. Maybe we could climb it right here. I doubt it, but try. I think that rock face is too smooth for me to climb. It is for sure. Oh, it has a crease right there. I can climb up the crease. Yeah, I would really like a Japanese, because we kind of had a China one, right? Like if you played Assassin's Creed Chronicles, we had a Chinese one, which, I mean, it's a spin-off, but it's, you know, it's still an Assassin's Creed game. I would really like an Asian-focused Assassin's Creed game. Yeah, I did some New York Underground stuff last night, and I glitched out my torch, and I had to do half of a tunnel in pitch black. I used eagle eye to see where the wall was, so I can follow the wall and try and find my way out. It's pretty brutal. That's a white. I found it. Oh, I don't. Shit. The bad kitty.
Yeah, man.
I think it's the same cat I literally killed like 15 minutes ago. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I would like an Asian-inspired Hey, do you guys have anything else for me? Like, Daniel Boone, you're pretty... Oh, you all suck, man. Damn. I would really like an Asian inspired one. Like, I would love to have it. I would love to have one of, like, I mean, this is more towards World War II, but the Japanese invasion of China, like, that would be a really interesting one, I think. Or just, you know, a Chinese dynasty one. Like, you don't even have to have anything crazy, just have, like, a Chinese dynasty one. Or go, you know, we can enter India, we can enter Vietnam. We have so many things that we can go into because Asian history is super rich.
Ever
and
come
there's a
across
lot of
King Edward the Elk?
backstory to it.
You'd know if you had.
It's untouched,
He's never found a
untouched
mate on
potential.
account of his aggression. Most hunters leave him be for fear of his charge. Grumpy old bastard's afraid of nothing. Word has it he doesn't like horses too much, but I'm not willing to risk my head on rumors.
Track down the elk. Oh, I'm good at killing elk. Yeah, I do. I do that a lot in this game. You can kind of do that in Valhalla. I don't remember Origins and Odyssey all that well anymore. But I know in Valhalla you sorta, kind of can. And I very much mean sort of, kind of. You can't actually pick. So like this, the issue with the new Assassin's Creed games now is that like, in this game here you have a basic tomahawk, a sword, an axe, whatever, right? They're all essentially the same weapon. You know, like they have a name to them, like Assassin's Tomahawk or, you know, boarding axe and things. Like they have a name to them, but for the most part they're the same thing. Like if they have the same shape, they're called the same thing. The problem with the new Assassin's Creed is that they decided to get fancy with their weapons and gave them unique names with unique stats and everything. So now, like when an enemy drops a weapon, you can't just pick it up and use it as you normally would. Instead, you have to use like your perks or whatever to like pick up the weapon and throw it immediately. Like you can't just like pick it up and now you're wielding the weapon. That's the biggest. That's the reason why we don't have that anymore. Well, there's an elk right there. Can I just kill that one? That's the biggest reason we don't have that anymore, which I do agree with is kind of shitty. Catch you later, Milkman. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Thanks for the chat. Always enjoyed talking Assassin's Creed to people. Yeah, I don't know, or like I really liked Origins, but and like they definitely learned from their mistakes with Odyssey. The biggest issue with Odyssey is the map was too damn big. It was boring. The map was too big with nothing to do, so it made the game super goddamn boring. That was the biggest problem with Odyssey. Oh, okay. Yeah, in my opinion, that was the biggest issue with Odyssey. It was just too big. The story was whatever, right? It was pre-Brotherhood, pre-Bayek, pre all of that. Like that's whatever to me. Alright, so gun doesn't kill this. Didn't mean to shoot that. Oh, I was right there. Come on, man. Oh, it tried to juke me. Did you see that? No! This elk fucked me. Oh, it came back. Why you jumped over me? Nobody. Oh, got him! Yeah! Yeah, snare 20 animals. This challenge 3? Challenge 2. Oops. This is challenge 2 as well, yeah.